All right, everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. Welcome to your Pick a Pile reading. Glad to have you here today. Today we are doing the topic of why is this spooky or scary and what should you know about it? Okay, so you'll find your timestamps as always down below in the description. Use those when you're ready to skip ahead to your reading. If you enjoy the reading today, please do give back with a thumbs up, tip, and or comment. I really appreciate that. It helps a lot. Thank you. So option 1, you're over here, you have this Halloween bag with the bats on your pile. Option 2, you have the ghoul card. And option 3, you have the colored leaves, the autumn leaves on your pile. Pause the video now if you need some more time selecting, and I'll see you at your reading. Moving into option 1 with everyone choosing option 1. Here we go. A little further to the right here. Pile 3. There we go. All right, pile 1. Let's see what we got here. Let's look first at the songs and the mushroom card. You have the ghost mushroom shine. Maybe some of you did see a ghost. There's some sort of phantom energy from the past that you were picking up on that's involved. Could also be some sort of unfinished business, something related to some sort of unfinished business. Let's see. Okay. The wanted. We own the night. May our hearts be full like our dreams tonight. Some of you may have had a dream that shook you up a bit. It was kind of spooky or eerie or scary. Beautiful people, Marilyn Manson. You can't smell your own shit on your knees. Okay. So this feels like maybe there was some lower vibrational frequencies involved, some lower vibrational energies or frequencies here. It could have been your stuff from your own subconscious surfacing. It's like, let's see. You can't see your own shortcomings or like your own crap when you're in an energy of desperation or on your knees, like feeling less than other people, looking like having others on a pedestal. Let's see. You try to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Listening and learning and yearning. Run, river, run. The Shirley Temple theme song here. Listening and learning and yearning. Run, river, run. Yeah, okay, so this feels like there was something going on, some sort of like falseness, inauthenticity. You suppressed certain things within your subconscious, or somebody had, and it came to the surface. Something from the subconscious or the underworld came to the surface, came to this dimension, and that's spooky. That was a little bit scary, a little bit spooky, maybe very. But it's meant to get your attention, okay? It's meant to teach you something, and it may be meant to motivate you to act quickly. For some of you, there's definitely like nighttime energy, the dark being highlighted, something glowing in the dark, so something like illuminated from the darkness, or that was hidden in the darkness and then popped out. All right. So I'm going to read out of the booklet the ghost mushroom card as well. Shine. 17. It says, ghost mushroom reminds you that you need to wait until the time is right to appear or ask for help. You can keep doing what you need to do in the background without others, but at some stage you need to show yourself and work together with not only your tribe, but others who can help you grow or get you to where you need to go. You cannot be seen if you shrink away from the outside world. Take the time to gather the necessary strength and many things you might need to take you to the next level. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get this done. Just remember the 5 P's. Proper planning prevents poor performance. When you have planned and prepared everything well, the execution of the plan should work smoothly. Another meaning of this card is to shine bright. Light up the room, make yourself seen. There is nothing wrong with shining brightly. Don't dull your shine for others. We are not here to play small. Find your tribe and shine together for a great cause. Remember that we can all do our bit individually, but everyone doing their bit together is a powerful force. Light the way for others to follow. Spread the beauty, grow, and expand. Some of you too, it's like you needed to share some information or the story, the experience. You needed to come together with other people, and whatever was spooky or scary, it's like it's serving as a catalyst to make you do that, to bring you to other people. For some of you, it's a situation of like, it's time for you to be seen in some way, to present your work, or for you to be on the stage, and you have some sort of stage fright. This is what's spooking you, scary. And so we're looking at why is that. Okay, so your starseed card is Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Ace of Cups, immersion. Sometimes the Ace of Cups is a new relationship, new person, new friendship. It's like opening yourself to a new experience, and you know it's going to affect you emotionally. And maybe it's like, you know, yes, you need to prepare, but maybe it's a little bit like nerve-wracking or scary because you haven't done it before, or you're opening yourself to a lot of people's input or impressions. You're going to be seen. Your project, your work, your relationship will be seen. And that can be scary, of course. Okay. And here for advice we have Spring Peeper, evolve into your next becoming. Where am I going to set this card? We'll set it here. Okay. Alright, some of you, this might have to do with your mom, pregnancy, having a child, a new child, birthing. We have fire sign people represented, Cancer and Taurus showing up as possible zodiac signs involved in this. 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Yeah, some of you, it's like there was some sort of... There's the potential for some sort of conflict or battle or like unpleasantness you might have to face. There's some sort of inner demon you might have to face and putting yourself out there. The King of Wands. But it's like it's time to do it anyway, and it's like there are consequences, or there's like the law of cause and effect is in play either way. It's like if you don't do it, there's going to be consequences. If you do, there's going to be consequences or an effect. Some of you is like new love, or new baby, new relationship, new person here, and they're easing some sort of struggle, or there's like, we don't want to fight, I don't want to struggle here. I'm head over heels in love. What if they don't accept me? What if they don't like me? What if I get booed off stage? What if the baby doesn't have enough, or I don't have enough strength to successfully birth a healthy baby? There's like these possibilities here. There's also like something about the past involved with this for a lot of you. Again, that ghost energy. The 10 of Cups reverse can talk about challenges, hardship, related to early childhood. Okay, some of you might have not have had the happiest home life growing up. Or again, if it's a ghost, an energy, something like that, or there's a fear, like with the current situation and the culture you're in, the world, like your baby, bringing a new baby into the world, it's like I won't be able to raise them the way I want, or they're going to suffer. There's going to be a lot of hardship, struggle. They won't be getting off on the right foot. Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah. Ultimately, there's this big message about something needing to come from the subconscious to the surface, and it may have spooked you, or it's scary in some way. There's this energy of somebody not feeling in control, or at times not feeling in control, like they're having to surrender and depend on somebody else to guide the ship, or the universe to do it. They can't be doing it themselves, and so there's this trust issue, and it's a little bit spooky. It's like, what if I get steered wrong? Variance. The Seven of Pentacles is reversed. King of Wands is right side up. Eight of Pentacles, economy is reversed. Okay. What else do we have here? Some of you might be out of work or lost a job. It's connected to money or finances in some way. The economy's current state, it's a little bit spooky, scary. Something about that's scary. But the guides are asking you to be strong. The King of Wands. They're saying there's potential for great success here, but you might be doing it in an alternative way or a new way. Some sort of new energy or new factor, something you're unfamiliar with may have spooked you, or it's scary because it's new and there's the unknown. There's stuff beneath the surface, and you'd have no idea what that is. You have to rely on your intuition. Okay. So we will do a little stone toss here, see if any additional messages come through for you, pile one. Yep, something rolled right off the table onto the ground, going down into the lower realms, into the darkness, into the subconscious. But there's meant to be an illumination. They're showing you the solar plexus energy, your gut, listening to your gut. You may have felt something in your gut here. There's meant to be an illumination through your feelings and processing your feelings. Your feelings are trying to illuminate or show you something. And like this dark energy, the subconscious, the below the surface, there is no light, right? Or like there's a different type of light, that glowing light, and it's unfamiliar. Yeah, a lot of you, it has to do with being seen or being in the limelight in some way. Some sort of phobia connected to that, and the potentials, everything that could go wrong. You're opening yourself up. You are making yourself vulnerable if you do that. Okay. They're showing me a crow or a blackbird as a spirit guide. Look deeper into that for additional messages and insight. You will discover something. There's some sort of message here. There's a messenger. It's like a messenger from the underworld or the subconscious has come to help you discover something, to help you create. And you may not have initially interpreted it or the situation as help or assistance, but that's what the spirit guides are saying. They're saying it is. Even if it's an enemy, it's like a frenemy. Okay, you can rise above it. You can grow stronger for it. That King of Wands energy. That's the advice. They're also saying something about mutability. Mutability. Clay, being able to form things, shape things, rearrange things. You are meant to smooth something out, or something is meant to be smoothed out. Could be foundational, and this is ultimately going to make it, like, it's going to streamline something, or it's going to liberate you in some way. Make something be more straightforward for you. You may have asked for that, okay? And this is a part of it. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings, and bye-bye. Alrighty, now we are on pile 2. Let's see what comes through for you in the cards. Pile 2. We're going to start with the music and the mushroom card. You have oyster, regeneration. Did show up in reverse position. So for some of you, maybe you're afraid you won't heal, or somebody may not heal. There's the possibility of that. There won't be the regeneration. And that's a little bit scary or spooky, or maybe a lot scary, spooky. Let's see. We'll read the oyster card out of the booklet as well. Let's get your songs first, or the lyrics. We have They don't know you like I know you. Madonna, don't tell me to stop. 'Cause you're a god and I am not. And Yellow Wolf, be yourself. Now I understand. Hold you in my hand. Oh, excuse me. Well, I guess Yellow Wolf is part of it since it came out, but you have Mariah Carey, Butterfly. Now I understand. To hold you, I must open up my hands. And Love You Anyway, Luke Combs. If your touch shattered me like glass, I'd be in pieces trying to make the breaking last. Okay, there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of, it could be obsessive energy for some of you. Somebody, or somebody else, okay, so you may have someone or something on a pedestal. You think it has much more power than you. It's a god, you're not, or vice versa. They don't know you like I know you. Some of you received, this was a message from God, okay? And you know how they say, like, if you heard, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but like, I've heard it. To hear the true voice of God would shatter you into a million pieces because of the difference in frequencies and the power, right? So this is coming through as a message from God. You were interacting, like, there's divine intervention here. God was saying something, and it could have been scary or spooky because there's so much power behind that and the difference in frequencies. They don't know you like I know you. Yeah. There could also have been a feeling of like somebody seeing right through you, or like knowing your secrets, knowing you really well, or some sort of energy like that, knowing you really well. Okay. What else do we have? There's also this message too about like you're human, and sometimes we need to surrender to higher forces or source energy. So that's coming through as advice, like give your worry, your cares over to God, ask for assistance from God, have faith in that if you can. The Seas of Minnetonka, seeing potential, bringing on consciousness to light. Okay. So if you were drawn to pile 1 as well, go ahead and listen for pile 1, because pile 1 really had this theme about something from the unconscious coming to the surface and being illuminated. And again, we've got that similar energy, like the dimensions and the difference in frequencies, causing a spooky effect or scaring others, scaring people. There's something like being brought to the surface or brought to the light from the unconscious, and we may not have had full understanding about what it was. Let's see, we've got suspension, inversion, 6 of Wands. Some of you feel stuck in some way. You feel stuck, you feel trapped, you have this fear that you will not be successful, you will not be victorious in something, and you might have a lot like weighing on this, or you've put a lot of time, a lot of energy into this. There could be suppressed and oppressed feelings, emotions, information involved, and it's coming to the surface. It's like you can't stuff it down forever. You can't keep it underwater forever. And now it's, boom, it's coming back up. This could also be an energy where like somebody was mistreated. Somebody was abused in some way, suppressed, shoved down underwater, held down, held back. And again, like that can't go on forever. And now they're coming to the surface, and there could be some sort of retribution. We're afraid. We're afraid of the karma, or we're afraid of revenge or something like this. The Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, new idea. Maybe I should hold on, right? The Four of Pentacles. Maybe I should hold on to something, protect something. But at the same time, with the butterfly song, there's this message of like, if we hold too tightly, we crush it, or we're not in an energy where we can receive or we can give. We're just hoarding, smothering. We're in an energy of fear, scarcity. You may have been doing that a lot lately, and then something happened that was a vibrational, it was in vibrational alignment with that type of energy of I'm afraid, so I'm holding really tightly, I'm hoarding, you know, and then like something from the subconscious comes up and is in alignment with that energy of fear and hoarding and clutching real tightly. It may have gripped you, or you felt like it was gripping you, or trying to possess you, or hold you in place, keep you from moving. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Swords, Curdlement, Two of Pentacles, Hermit reverse. Yeah, some of you, to an extent, it may have to do with money or finances, this situation. You're like afraid that you're not going to be able to free yourself, liberate yourself, and go tend to something, and it's going to spoil or sour or decay or go bad. It won't pay off. It won't be prosperous. You won't get your belongings back. There's something like that, or the money won't come to you. What you need, you won't be receiving. The Hermit card reverse. It is saying in part that there's a message here about a lack of connecting to source and spirit. The Hermit, it's like not taking the time in solitude to hear your own voice, to hear the words of God. And so it's like you're in resistance to it, yet there's something that you need to hear. And so doing it the easy way or doing it the hard way. And if you're not aligning with the easy way, you're not taking that time to get rid of the superficial energies and connect to the higher truth could come through like a lightning bolt and scare you. And we have discover the pattern, broad-winged katydid. So that comes through as advice. Discover the pattern. There's some sort of pattern involved. You're meant to discover the pattern. And then from the booklet for the mushroom card, it says, the oyster mushroom grows rapidly and is prolific in many areas. So this card indicates a time of rapid growth or movement. The oyster mushroom has many benefits, which is why it is used so widely. This could spell a time of great growth for you, for others, or for a project you are working on. Whatever it is, everything and everyone has a purpose, no matter how big or small. It may also be a time to let go of something that is dying anyway. When you let go of dead wood, you create room for new things to grow. You may not realize how fast this shift can happen, but know that when you make the decision to let go, this is when growth begins. From the old, the new is built. Everything is recycled. This is the cycle of life, building on what is already there. So you don't need to start from the beginning. Break down what you need and what you don't need. Cultivate growth from old ways and construct the new with these tools. Whatever in your life this card is relating to, know that it will happen fast and it will have an important part to play. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about using what you already know works. Okay. And where has it gone? Oh, there it is. Okay. To close out your reading, we're going to use this side this time. We're going to throw some stones, some nature things, whatever comes through here, onto the scribble doodle and see any additional messages we have for you. Okay. The number 4 is coming through. Look into the number 4 numerology, its vibrational frequency. There are messages here about this for you on the topic. 4 is an energy of like stabilization, foundation. And I feel for some of you, it's like we're moving on. We can't stay stagnant or stuck forever. It can't just be about the foundation forever. We need to build upon that, or the foundation might be crumbling, or this is about like protecting, again, like saving with the 4 of coins, 4 of pentacles. It's about preserving or saving something that's foundational to you, or something material. Growth can be scary sometimes, or spooky, but there's a theme of growth with your reading, like movement and growth occurring. And there's also this message of a pattern, and like getting in there and finding out what's going on with the pattern, and if it's time to break it, how we're going to do that. This could have to do with some partnership for some of you, working with somebody. Some of you, it's like you don't want to be this close to somebody. You don't want to have to be around them. There's something about their energy or their intention that scares you a bit, spooks you. They might not have your best interest at heart. But it is saying, like, again, the theme of growth is coming through, and being able to like collaborate and take what you need and transform things, okay, as you build, as you grow. Okay, what else? Yeah, a lot of you, there's something that you love, and I feel like there's some sort of threat or perceived threat of losing it. One more time. Flip it over. One more time. Thank you. Okay, they're really showing this, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, highlighting this energy. They're talking about your feelings, your emotions, being in touch with them, what they may produce, okay, how others might respond or react to your feelings if they know what you're feeling. There's something maybe being exposed or put in the light, or there's a fear of that, something you'd rather keep private. They are actually showing a lot of order to the chaos, or order. Some of you, there's the advice to do some organization. It's like you have some things, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, it's relationships, it's patterns, whatever it is. Some things that are ready to be released. Thrown out, released. You've outgrown them. You're outgrowing them. They're in the way. So it's suggesting you do that, because it's like to keep you on track, or to get on track with something that's more important to you. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye. 3. We are now at your reading. Let's see what we have. We'll start with the mushroom card and the songs. You have Red Cage, Capture. Some of you may have felt trapped or captured in some way, or there was a threat of that, perceived threat. You'd be captured, somebody else would be captured, maybe put in jail, or whatever it is, like captured in some way. Okay. Could have been a dream you had. You've got for songs or song lyrics. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Bonnie Raitt, R-A-I-T-T. Let's give them something to talk about. Free falling, gonna leave this world for a while. A number of you, there's a threat of you being like captured or removed, or there was a dream. It's like you thought you were gonna die or be enslaved in some way. We have also in the middle, do you have the time to listen to me whine? And then living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. There may be some sort of misunderstanding involved here on your part or somebody else's part with this. I feel like some of you too, there's some sort of pattern here, like a lower vibrational frequency where we whine, we complain, we close our eyes, we misunderstand, and we have this victim mentality. And then there's a desire to like stay in that because we know like it's familiar and maybe it's being reinforced with like other people around us doing the same things, that's the way we should live. But yet there's also a part of you that wants to break free of that. You know, I want to leave this world for a while. That's stressful. That doesn't feel in alignment. These people have their eyes closed, you know, they're misunderstanding things. You're misunderstanding things. And yet you're being called to like, or somebody has been called to open their eyes, you know, to stop misunderstanding, to see something for what it is, see the clarity. Okay, let's see what we have here. Knight of Wands, affiliation reverse, 2 of Wands, dominion reverse, 4 of Swords, recuperation, right side up. So maybe there's some sort of illness involved, possibly, or injury. 7 of Cups, delusion. Some of you, it's like maybe you saw something, you're not sure if you saw it. It's like out of the corner of your eye, or you hear something, you're not sure what you heard, or that you really heard it. Did you hallucinate it? Did you, you know, were you being delusional? Or was this really there? Yeah, there's some sort of fear. The Moon card reverse, the Hierophant. It could be a fear connected to doing something non-traditional, something eccentric, something different, something that's against the grain. And it's like, well, the majority of people aren't on board with this. They're not doing it this way. So it's a little scary to, you know, be the outcast or the lone wolf or the minority. King of Swords reverse. 5 of Cups, dissipation reverse. You also have Gray Wolf, nurture connections. That's coming through, I think, as advice for most of you. You also have Grow Your Truth, Black Snake. Yeah, some of you, there's something that is on scene. It's like hiding behind somebody else or some other energy. It's on scene, and then we might have like a hunch or a slight awareness of it, or some sort of indication. Something could have peeked at you from behind the veil, from another dimension as well. A lot of times when people are ill or they have some sort of injury, that happens. It's not the only way that happens by any means, but it can. Like if you've ever had a flu or something and you've had some really strange dreams, like it is. Sometimes there's like a thinning of the veil, the dimension, and sometimes it is the lower dimensions, and it's some spooky stuff. It's some stuff in the subconscious that shows up as monsters or demons, or like it's going to capture you or hurt you in some way. And your starseed card is jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. It did show up in reverse position. I'm going to read the mushroom card out of the booklet for you. We'll go from there. It says, go after what you want, but don't hold on too tightly to it. The red cage mushroom is effective at what it does, and that is it gets what it wants. The holes in the cage are too large to hold anything in, but the gleba is inside, so the flies must go in. The flies don't ever get stuck. They are not trapped, just enticed by what is on offer. They have formed a relationship with the cage mushroom, one of mutual reciprocity. The message here is to know what is necessary to capture your dreams. Do whatever it takes until you get what you want. Learn what you need to do or acquire to manifest what you want. Do you need to upskill, read and research more, do a course, or ask questions from others? Ask yourself, what do I need to do to bring me what I want? Once you understand what is needed, put your plan in place and execute it. Form the relationships you need and make progress toward your goals. It is only you who can set the trap. When you capture what you are trying to, let it go. If it can come and go freely, it will set the wheels in motion for the larger purpose you needed for it to manifest. Something that may have seemed frightening at first might reveal to you it is here to help and has a greater purpose than you assumed. Interesting stuff. Very cool. Okay. As far as zodiac signs go on the table, you have the fire signs showing up, you have Taurus, you have Cancer, and you have the air signs showing up. So this could be talking about energies within your own chart. It could be talking about characters in your story. It could be talking about the current astrological happenings and influence, and that being a part of what's going on here, what happened. Okay. Two of Wands is reversed. Knight of Wands is reversed. It feels like something wasn't quite set up right. It's like we thought we needed to capture it and hold it forever, or it's like there's this energy, something's trying to find you, something's trying to come to you, something's trying to find you, you're meant to receive something, or it's like you're trying to show up to receive something, okay, but you don't know where to go, or it doesn't know where to go, and it's having a hard time finding you, and it could have been struggling to get to you, or vice versa. There could have been some injuries from this, or like loss of energy, a need to rejuvenate or recuperate here, and to figure out what was going wrong, and correct it. Ace of Pentacles is reversed. King of Swords is right side up. Five of Cups is reversed. Some of you, your logical mind may be a part of why this is spooky or scary for you, because there's something Neptunian about this energy. There's something like with Uranus and with Neptune. It's otherworldly, really. Five of Cups reverse, dissipation reverse. Okay. Yeah. This is not about, like, there may be a fear that you'll lose something, but the energies on the table, this is actually talking about you attracting something and working harmoniously with something, or vice versa, it attracting you and working harmoniously with you. But it may have come off differently, like initially. Something may have been spooky or scary, or a person may have spooked you or scared you. It could be that it's just different than what you're familiar with, or what's traditional, what's mainstream. Take time to think things through. Journal if you feel like you need to journal, and that would benefit you. The King of Swords here. Talk about it if you feel called to talk about it. talk with this person, learn more. It's definitely encouraging you to learn more with the King of Swords here, to relax, come out of, that fear, the emotions, balance your energy, ground your energy, ask your angels to assist you, connect you with your higher mind. Your rational mind does play a part here. It is important. But again, it's like we want the balance. We don't want to be just using that and relying on that, or you might get spooked because you might be dealing with something that's more abstract or more right-brained from a different dimension. And your mind will just does not compute. It won't understand it logically if that's your route. You're trying to analyze it, figure it out, make it fit into this dimension when it's something else. Yeah, it's like something is appearing as some sort of you might get trapped or stuck in it, or vice versa. So you're appearing that way to somebody else, and so they're responding that way, like it's a potential threat, and there's this fear. Yet that's not what it's all about. It's actually trying to work with you in a symbiotic way. Ace of Pentacles reverse could represent something with money, like you got turned down for a job, or you were counting on some sort of money that didn't come through. You don't have faith the material resources or the money is going to come in. Here, King of Swords, there could have been a conversation, or a lot of words, a lot of conversation, a lot of thinking something through, a lot of planning. But it's saying you can work with your mind. You can plan, you can think things through, you can brainstorm, you can journal to avoid some sort of loss or come out of some sort of feeling of loss, or feel less threatened that something's going to be taken from you, or there will be a loss. Some of you could have had a situation where you couldn't move, like you were in paralysis. When you woke up, but your body wouldn't move. And this is because you're still in your, it has to do with the astral body and moving from dimensions. Okay. It's nothing, don't worry. Do what you need to do to get peace of mind. If you need to get a medical exam about it, or whatever you need to do to get peace of mind. But what the cards are showing me is that's what happened. Okay, and you can look more into that as well to learn about it. It happens sometimes. People have out-of-body experiences, or they're lucid dreaming, and then they wake up, they're conscious in this dimension or semi-conscious, and yet their body won't move yet. It takes a little bit to adjust, and for the rest of you to get back in the body and be able to move, and your brain to say, okay, it's safe for my body to move now. Because it's actually a protective measure. It's not safe for you to be, sleepwalking or moving around while you're astral traveling like that. All right. Okay, so next up we will do a little toss with the stones here. Any additional messages and insight for them on this? Got a fly here. Okay. Yeah, ground your energy, find a tree, makes you feel good. Take some time, hug a tree, sit beneath a tree, ground your energy. Trees hold wisdom. They want to assist you and help you. Nature in general too, like gardening, smooth things out, find a more peaceful vibration that you can sink into. There's some connection to the upper crown chakra, something being illuminated within you. It's like the upper crown chakra, you may have been receiving downloads of information through the upper crown chakra. It's also showing the sacral chakra here with this, the sun. So it feels like maybe something new too was brought to light, like something you'd never seen before, you'd never experienced. It was the first time, and so you're like, what? And it just kind of spooked you a little bit. Or you're approaching something that is new. You've never done it before, or you've never learned about this, you've never worked with this type of person, whatever it is, it's new. But there is meant to be illumination. Okay, you're meant to learn more. about this and sort of warm up to what's going on. Okay. Yeah, some of you, it's a process. They're showing like growth, and they're showing growth and how you can sometimes feel stuck or stagnant, but also like the water element, the flow and the change, growth. Sometimes growth can be scary, it can be challenging, especially when there's mystery and we're dealing with like the unseen and the subconscious. There's something here with the crown chakra as well as the upper crown chakra, the heart chakra. So, advice, you know, use your intuition and do what you're guided. If you're guided to do a chakra alignment with crystals, do it. Or like just energetically by visualizing colors, tuning into your body, bringing awareness to your chakras, putting love into the energy centers. Do those things that you're guided to do, that energy work too, that will strengthen you, that will help align you, that will help bring in the illumination, prepare you to receive the illumination about it, you know, this new thing or whatever it is that you're going through or happened. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to leave your messages here. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye.